Hi everyone. Um, just want to share a little bit. Um, Something that has been on my. Oh my God. It's so in depth, but yet so easy to understand. I guess this um, memory that I have on my phone won't be able to cover everything I want to talk about. But um, a lot of people want to come up with an idea, an invention, whatever. And that's great and everything. And I think it should always it's always an advancement to the human race, and it could be beneficial for us all. And that's what it really comes down to. Um, and that's what our our nations went to war for. They went to war for our freedom, and I'm speaking about everyone in general. Um, we all have families we love and people that love us and things like that. Um, there's, for example, people that push products out, um, and people can easily um, mimic an existing business and make their own logo and start selling ketchup, for example. And all it is a bottle. You select the bottle, and you get the company that makes the ketchup. They squeeze it in there. They could add a little bit more salt, and therefore the ingredients are a little slightly different than your competition or whatever. And and that's how you get your patent for that sauce. And of course you have the I'm sure you have you are given the honor to try, or the privilege to try different recipes, and you select the best one that you like. um, and there's the same thing with sodas, because every bottle is the same. It's just a plastic container with a lid on it, and but just the design is different. The logo is different. And of course, there's big ones out there like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and all that. But there's always new stuff hitting the market, and it's a um, um, what is that word? Like hit and miss type of concept, right? Um, so that goes with everything, homes, and all that stuff. But I think our nation, or I'm from California, United States of America. Um, but I think every nation, um, as a people, uh, when new inventions are brought to the market that are completely different and unique, that's when it really benefits us all. And I think that's a real invention. Um, because you could go to any subject. I mean, you could go to, say, there's a half line. That half line is any subject you could think of. You have, like I was saying, the Coke bottles and Coca-Cola, or I mean, I'm sorry, the soda companies, and then it falls down in that category. And in that core category, you have the logo, you have the products, you have the marketing and all that stuff. And then you come over here, you have the same thing with ketchup, and you have the marketing, the logo, and everything. So everything's the same, but just a different subject, like a graph. So anyone could copy that, but they can't copy that logo or the ingredients. Um, but they could definitely try to copy it. And if, of course, if you have more money, then you'll be able to surpass or even buy out an existing company if the price is right. I mean, if Coca-Cola, for example, is going to make trillions and trillions of dollars this year, but you offer 10 times that right now, they'll probably take the deal. They'll probably be like, okay, go ahead and take it, right? Just like if you had a company that you knew you were going to make $1 million in 1 month, but someone offered you 10 million right now, you would be like, okay, let's do it, because you could start another company if you wanted to and take it from there. So, but the thing is that, and that's basically like what, like an affiliate, or a retailer in a way, and that's how a lot of people become millionaires or billionaires. Like, there's a lot of people out there that start their own clothing lines, but then their brand name or whatever, like, it gets kind of played out, so they get creative and they come up with a new logo or whatever, a new company, but altogether it's the same concept. It's the same thing. It's the same general idea, and people have been doing it for years and years and years. So, and anyone could do that. I mean, I think that's the best way to start a business, because you're offering something that people are already buying and something that people already need. Like I was saying, the ketchup stuff, it just has different logos. There's already a bunch of companies out there doing that. And like, for example, water. Water is another great example, because water is being sold right now. And of course, it's filtered and things like that. But think about it. It's just a bottle with water in it with a different logo. And I'm not talking crap about it at all. I'm just saying you could do the same thing. Filter some water out. Create your own design. And there you go. You could start selling water right now. But of course, it requires a lot more than that. Marketing and things like that. Getting it into the stores or not. Which are going to affect your profit margins, right? So I think if someone really, what my whole thing about this video is, our nation and the rest of the world, we should all stand for each other in a way. And that's just my opinion, right? I think everyone is affected by every invention out there, whether good or bad. And I think our, like, people that went to war for us, regardless of if it was our enemies or not, or your enemies or not. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter in a way, because for your country, people died for you right now, for you to have your freedom right now, as did mine. And I think from watching movies and stuff, a lot of soldiers would say, when I get back, I just want to live with my family, live a good life, and just live at peace, right? And they were fearless. They were conquerors. Like, they wouldn't stop. They kept going. They kept marching. They kept doing all those things like you see in the movies, right? And some of them gave up their lives for our freedom. It doesn't matter if it was just yesterday or 20 years ago or before that. They gave up their lives for our freedom. So I think in a way we should continue doing that, but in a more humane way, or instead of just like killing each other like in war. Um, there's people dying right now with the inventions that people have created, like vehicles. People are getting in car accidents, and people are actually dying. And there's some people out there that are creating new ways and new solutions to prevent that, like airbags and stuff. So I think that should be the new war. And I know people already in that, um, in that field already, and they're trying to do everything in their power, and they are doing everything in their power to accomplish that. And I think that's great. I think that's what's really going to, you know, give everyone, hope for the future, for all of us to live at peace, and not just live here like Elon Musk says, but take it to Mars. And I don't know, I haven't really sat down and watched a lot of his videos and things like that, but I know NASA and everyone that is into all that, I know they want to, take humanity to, or the human race to Mars. So that doesn't just narrow down to the United States of America. I think it really narrows down to everyone.